involved in the fight, maybe try and find and engage on the back line. So Angel going back to a tried and true pick that, you know, he was really known for the last 2 years of his career. So for the side of Suning, right, it's all about pulling them apart, pulling them across the map, trying to get Rookie into a side lane to where then Angel can just start roaming because he does have that Destiny. We know the Nocturne's going to come in really clutch, but again, who do you even really focus with? Kind of overlook because it happens sometimes. Again, Rookie just had this like aura around him that you didn't think it could.
Just the high standards we hold him to as the Dragon.
A little bit favorable towards the Gnar, but I'm going to have to stop because Angel's a little bit overextended.
We'll come back to that. Angel in the middle, but here comes the enemy Predator missile. SOFM flies on in, but the Lambs respite with the perfect timing. Rookie now helping out his jungler, who heals back up, and SOFM has to walk away, empty-handed with first blood over to IG.
Yeah, great to see for potential dive coming out.
Well, they got him into the wall. Here comes Destiny right with the paranoia. They find the real Wukong. Cyclone comes up. SOFM takes a lot of damage as Rookie's coming in. Nails him down, if only. But the flash. SOFM survives the dive successful. But for that, you pretty much give it
a lot more guaranteed than, you know, either onto Rookie in mid or around Wink and Lucas in the bottom side. But, you know, IG did have Rift Herald, so they were able
staying in the lane. So this is given up, Lyric. It's a 1-for-1. And while Suning are ahead in gold by 1,000, next Dragon's going to be in, can threaten a quick turret push with the second Herald of the game.
And right now they're going to fight. Ooh, Nocturne.
SOFM going in. Solar Flare locks him down. He's dead. Good death sentence, but SOFM just entered in the first game back. Fantastic. Really good stuff. IG with 4 people as Teleport is committed mid. And now Dragon Vision gets a little bit more peculiar as they continue to chase.
Yeah, that was a little bit more into that playstyle.
That's TP, that's a Destiny, that's a Paranoia. Enemy Predator missile, where is it this time? On top of one member, and that's Wink, who's caught out with the rest of his team. Suning use everything, but they get the pick they need. And now looking for a little bit more. Rookie over the wall, he's going to hit Bin. Just waiting for his Mega Nada time on out. Comes on in with a portal jump, but that's a good play from Suning.
You have some options, right, for them. Oh, Paranoia comes out, though.
Wink again by himself over the wall. He has to flash, but he's on his lonesome as Super Mega Death Rocket comes in flying, and Wink just trying to buy time while the rest of Invictus Gaming have nothing here to get. Over to Bin, he'll give the kill. Second time around, they've really abused his safety.
Either IG feel completely fine going for this. Paranoia is with SOFM. He can potentially look for a steal.
As there's the Shurelias, but Baron's just gone. Baron's gone. Destiny used teleport late. Angel behind enemy lines. But the rest of IG can erupt to this. As Lucas stops his back, but Angel should just be able to walk.
That's why you don't see these strategies against Baron. IG can probably get more on the opposite side of the map.
Nani there for the Cyclone. He'll die down. It's a shutdown in the end as well, going over to SOFM, but they're at the inhibitor turret. But remember, you're split pushing against a Baron, and IG are going to back instead. Not one person is staying here. They're going to lose the inhibitor turret. Destiny away, and the Baron team lost while Angel just jukes them to get the mid lane turret as well.
Yeah, I'm a bit of these 3v3s as Paranoia comes out.
It's darkness because this is the Infernal Soul. We didn't look at it because IG were just hovering around. SOFM in the pit. There's the Lambs Respite. Will keep the Dragon alive as well. But who gets the Smite fight? It's Jinx who picks it up in the end. Suning stay alive, but is the fight doomed? The flash forward, Shield of Daybreak. It's Cyclone City for the Monka. And now IG with the one fight. Teleport back to stop Angel, but they lose the Dragon in response.
And that's able to be ended very soon as Nani.
That Destiny's mid instead. Everfrost connects there. Not sure. It's not onto the 80 carry. Actually onto the backline here from Sean. Has been rolling in. Only managed to get to Wink in a bad position as well. Leona already goes down, but Rookie comes in. And that's a nuke if I've ever seen one. However, Wink dropping down is bad news with a favorable trade over to Suning.
But I think Suning are fine with that.
Oh no, Shun's just face checked, and now Nani has to clean up the scraps. Angel going golden. Second Cyclone will get the knock up and the bonk on the head yet again. But Mega Gnar comes back up and available. And Nani following in the footsteps of the Shy. Gonna drop 2 and 3 here. While Rookie the only one.
I'm looking to get vision. Looks like they wanted to be cheeky and find a pick as Rookie might get picked.
True Shot Barrage, though, does a bit of damage. Spots out the Baron at 6k. Rookie still there. Wink poking down as well. In the pit, the Paranoia to secure the big purple worm. Lucas still chasing, but everyone's out. Suning keep the objective free. They get it on
group up towards that Dragon, but you're going to be under threat of losing inhibitors.
And maybe even Nady in the process. Look at this Suning collapse yet again. This Wukong level 17 will get double Cyclone, but it feels like he should be going down here. Steric's Gauge doesn't matter as he's knocked into the wall. Golden one last time, but Angel at range can get the gold card, and they lock him down to his death. Suning again, envelop IG, and Nady gets bullied for it.
And IG are just in a really awkward position, right? Because picks. So Suning doing a good job of using their comp to kind of choke IG out while they have this Baron.
It's like a bad relationship. You're stuck in it, but you don't know how to get out of it, Lyric. Because Angel and Ben going to get forced on. The teleport there, Wink knows, trying to kill him before he goes down. He doesn't get the last Mystic shot. Not enough time as Ben now in the chasm as well. But Suning, look at the mid lane. Look at the mid lane. With the Baron buff, they're pushing into the inhibitor. And IG... maybe they're the monkeys this time around. In game one, Rookies against the Nexus turrets. Going golden to buy time, but the first Nexus turret will drop on down. Rookie's dead immediately. Nady's here, and you're right. Game one is done just like that, as Suning with the big 5 head to finish it off.
And I can't believe it. Again, we saw an early game that sure was slow on both sides, but it felt like every time we have been making, it's like, hey, if you're going to send 2 men top, Rookie's going to be able to follow up. You're always going to have that ultimate from Lucas as well. If you're like, hey, you know, we can buy time, get more in the bottom lane. Now that it's like, hey, you have a very squishy support in Bard. Bard's once again going to be moving around the map. Huanfeng should be able to find the same advantages that he did find in the last.
The crowd is packed out to kick us off here in Shanghai. As I know we can't hear the gyos. I'm assuming they're coming behind us, Lyric, and I need to
more standard on Rumble as we've been seeing, but Angel actually might have to flash.
Time to use it. Match flash from Shun. He's overheated, but he's about to get those Electro Harpoons out. The first one connects. The Gale actually does too, as another Electro Harpoon. Angel running for his life. But the Justice Punch to nail down and get first blood for Invictus Gaming. They've spotted out SOFM as well, and over the wall, he'll have to watch.
But again, you would be giving up too much for the potential kill you can find on the Wukong. So I think good job by
Shun could be in threat of one himself. Predator used on the Thresh. On, now going to move very fast. Gets the hook over the wall.
Oh!
The flash! Oh my god! On sets up though, but Rookie's here with a heroic entrance. He dies, but that was freaking sick.
It looked absolutely amazing, but it did not work out. IG were able. Kudos to On for having the cojones to do it.
The
as
cojones.
Angel doesn't have flash.
No, he could be dead here, Lyric. In fact, he is dead for sure. Shun comes in, cleans up yet another, and Invictus Gaming in this early game. 1,000 gold up in a... And what do you do when someone like Shun like this, right? Ults from afar with the Hextech Alternator, and Angels at a quarter health. Slowed down with the Cosmic Binding. Now we're going to find out, is the Bard as good as Rusty's as the knock comes up? And maybe we don't answer that question in this engage. Nany picks up his first kill of the game. And Invictus... So far, so good, as Nany's going to be diced on up in this top lane. First Cyclone against the wall with his clone as well, but Rookie's teleported in to heroic entrance in a melee range. True Shot Barrage flies through the Suning squad.
But what we've seen is this is the adaptation to what we saw before, right? This is why Rookie picked the Galio, so that Suning can't make those same plays they did in the last game.
As Rookie just kind of shattering around, making sure they learn from their mistakes, so I think is a really nice point from Invictus Gaming. Nany gets...
And we see that Suning are doing the same thing they did last game, just they're realizing even earlier that it's their way to win, is like, hey, we're going to index...
Or getting caught out by the Tempered Fate, as On's now the next target. There's Huanfeng slowed on down. Good Dark Passage, but is On doomed to die. Overheating as Shun, he flashes in a straight line, though, with the box slowing him down. Huanfeng and On survive. They burn a summoner for summoner, but now they have to leave.
And sure, Rumble might have just been right in front of him, but they're impressive, as Ben does have Flash, so he's fine.
Unlucky. Okay,
but,
survives out. Thought it was going to be worse.
We had a lot of potential coming out onto SOFM. We talked about how that one's a lot more common than it was before. We see both teams posturing, but I don't expect anything to happen. I've been wrong before, though, Jake.
Yeah, look, in a game like this, I'm going to come back up, start counting for Invictus Gaming to see if they can get it this time around. But I think more importantly as well, around that time,
one thing we hit on about last game was like that 3v3 that Suning can try to opt into. This time around, it's much harder because Wink is actually ahead, as we see On.
Equalizer,
does live.
Flash over the wall. Only just though, Lyric. I mean, On almost going down. Huanfeng now here as well. Cosmic Binding doesn't connect as SOFM is straight on top of Wink. The zap, nor does that land as well. The Tempered Fate flushed away from. Every Tempered Fate has required a flash, as IG across multiple parts of the map just
They're
looking
like, hey, we got to fight for Salt. We're going to run down there. We're going to look for it. But Suning...
they're going to go in. Sorelia's Edge was just used onto SOFM. Jungler down. I mean, they've just thrown it back on them, Lyric, and Suning now had 30 seconds to wait.
And best out of it, they weren't able to. And it's just very fitting that our first series of LPL, we're most likely going to go to 3 games.
This is not a fast Baron. You're running an Ezreal here, and SOFM is trying to slow it on down. Destiny being used as well. Which way are they going to go? As Ontanani could actually be the question mark, as SOFM has been caught out here. The equalizer there, the Tempered Fate doesn't connect, but that's 2 ultis down. Destiny was used to get back into the lane onto the Wukong, who now has no Cyclone. Bin and Angel stick in this side lane. IG back on the Baron for round 2.
We need to remember that their Baron isn't that fast. They've Rumble in the jungle, Galio mid lane, and then Ezreal not a ton of DPS coming out. They are getting it down, but maybe what they want more is to fight. But Lucas and Shun
on the middle of the pit, TP comes in through there, Smite comes down, it's IG who's secure, but low health bars all around. Rookie flashes away. That's actually Lucas in the end. Shielded Ran onto SOFM, was close with the Predator, but Suning are following this one up. This is so dangerous. Bin's there as well. Flash over the wall. IG, everyone's going to get knocked against the wall. The hero's entrance, better late than ever, but Rookie over the wall has to carry this fight as a triple flay. It might be all they need, but Suning are getting outranged here, and Invictus Gaming actually turn it all the way back around. 3 dead. SOFM running for his life, and Invictus Gaming will be happy about that trade.
and we see they're still trying to get...
Big Ezreal. Wink is massive, and IG are playing off of it.
I mean, right, Hysterics, the coffin's already in the ground at this point. Right now it's like the ceremony for the funeral of this game. So, Suning trying to hold on, trying to, you know, at least make this hurt for IG. Maybe find a pick with that death sentence, but realistically, pretty done and dusted, my friend.
Well, a slow burn at that as well, right? You know, with IG, it's never over until the Nexus is down. So yeah, I have every right to be skeptical, but Wink is hitting everything here. Misses on as I say that. Gale Force there as well. And then suddenly Nani joins the fight. Hero's entrance doesn't crash down on anyone. But ladies and gentlemen, in our first series back in the split, Invictus Gaming, bring it all back. Have a great early game and say it's time for our first series, our first game, number 3.
And it's really cool, the fact that we have best of 3s in the LPL, right? Because then you get to see adaptations like a bunch of strong laners. We know Varus pretty much the strongest laning AD carry in the meta. Lucian, same for mid lane. Volibear can go toe-to-toe with that Renekton. So can IG find the early possessions that it needs?
The Ruined King debuting in the LPL against Shun, who has decided to pilot the Udyr against him. Volibear top, even something fun to talk about there as we get into game to watch. Let's jump onto Summon's Rift and see where we go from here. Lyric's already told you that IG need to pull momentum in this game. We have Lucian, we have Varus, we know
volatile trades in topside maybe impact that lane, but for me, SOFM might have opportunities around top, might be able to find something in bot, but I think it's a lot more about mid-game skirmishes, as we highlighted. I think it's a lot more about getting to level 6 and then looking for those brawls with those resets and trying to find those all-ins and those dives onto the backline, onto Wink, and take him out to win.
As we know, it can be so abusive as this top lane brawl actually builds up. Nani onto Bin! One more auto! Can he get the lightning? He can! Takes him down, and there you go. The Shy's replacement does it again.
Hey, had the sustain, had the damage to do it. Wink.
SOFM gonna flash over the wall. The Blade of the Ruined King coming through clutch here. SOFM stunned up though, but he gets the first kill while Lucas now has to retreat. Not a good start against the Viego, as SOFM gonna be happy with that one. To more than just the one. Gonna go invisible there with the Harrowed Path as he walks away. SOFM getting flashed on. Shun wants to take him on. The Spectral Maw doesn't connect as well, so SOFM doesn't have that gap close. He gets a smite down, but Shun's backing away from Bin. He's got his number though. Angel's joined as well, and now it all turns back around. SOFM had bros. Udyr and a Volibear dive so damn well. as the Harrowed Path used by SOFM. There's the Sky Splitter. SOFM walking past. There's a massive wave here, but Shun and Lucas piling on top. There's the ultimate. The Stormbringer stops the turret, and Bin drops to the Udyr, while the Zenith Blade connects onto SOFM, and Viego Mortensen goes down for the double kill, straight on top of Shun. Nani is doing such good work. For Sooning, they want to make a proactive play in the bottom lane instead. You can see Viego over the wall. He has the Heartbreaker at the ready there to possess someone. The Harrowed Path there, the Spectral Maw. He misses, he goes between the goalposts, but now at the very least, he has Leona. SOFM turns, misses the Zenith Blade, while Wink is trying to get someone who's tanking the turret, but it's too late. SOFM with the second kill, while IG commit towards topside even more. It's very close.
And that's something you see out of Azir's, right? Is that once you hit that level 6 mark, there is kill pressure if you do have, you know, another ally there. What typically your jungler, I guess.
Wants to start off the split strong. Now going for the dive onto Angel. The flash bear slap. Easy as that. Give the kill to Rookie. And out he walks.
Yep, they can play around, and in this case, try to shut SOFM behind, try to take Bin out of the game.
Oh no.
SOFM.
He's caught out. He's had to use the Heartbreaker to get the gap closed. The Unbreakable as he turns back around. Now he'll have the Udyr. Good shutdown. Sooning were lying for him in a way. There is a bear slap at the ready as Lucas goes on in. But the Stormbringer flank! Nani came out of nowhere. SOFM about to drop down as well. The bear literally found his honey as Huanfeng now getting annihilated by Wink. One more auto to do it. Goes golden in the nick of time. Angel wants the kill. He'll find it with the Emperor's Divide, but now has to run all the way away from Rookie. There's no flash, but the relentless pursuit almost up and available. On the fact that, okay, Dragon's going to go down here. For some reason, the timer's in the top left before Dragon dies. Feels like it's 5 seconds too early, but donation, I think, because, you know, a lot of people will see the scaling and look at it one-dimensionally, but it's how they get access, right? Or rather, how IG might get access to some of those core carries. Right now with the gold lead, it looks too big. A Stormbringer comes down on, just went off. There comes IG with the first kill now onto SOFM. He has to flash away after using the Heartbreaker. All the way back to his turret. That was a quick inhibitor, or at least close to. 16 minutes in, inhibitor close to going down. No one touching the minion wave, but for now, IG will just back away.
And I'm surprised that IG didn't just fully commit with the fact that they still saw Kai'Sa on their turret. But overall, they were able to get a bit. Oh, looks like Angel. No, Angel's going to let this one go down. Yeah, so what you're doing, right, is now you have like a guarantee.
Dominus will expire in a second. Max Fury there at the very least. As here we go, the Harrowed Path once again. SOFM wants that Heartbreaker on top of Rookie. He gets it, but he flashes away and has bought so much time. Rookie will go on down, but the cavalry's here. SOFM to slow down Lucas while Angel and Bin have to get the hell out of there. But the Stormbringer makes it so, and Wink over the wall will help catch Bin. Shun is on the run, and this toy croc is about to meet his maker. Lucas will zone him out as well, and peekaboo, Wink waiting over the wall.
You hit the keyword there, right? Rookie bought a lot of time.
Here, well, Nani has found himself a target onto Angel. Rookie's here with the culling as well. Bin has to start blocking some of this as the Gale falls into the wall, almost kills him while they're diving mid-turret. The Solar Flare Stormbringer, the Sun and Lightning take down on yet again.
Good option for IG.
Makes it so easy. Is all the back of the top lane.
Well,
oh no, Angel was abandoned by Bin, but to be fair, maybe both of them died. Goodbye, Angel, and hey, do you have to control vision when you just get a pick?
Nope, I was going to say available, so certain things like that are always an option.
But they're turning. It's going to start with Lucas with the Solar Flare. SOFM uses the Stride Breaker to get out. The Harrowed Path once again. He Heartbreakers over the wall, but Shun on the chase. The Sun Turret helps out, but IG didn't take that much damage, and Nettie is just still on the Baron. He's kept it aggroed, so IG can turn once again.
And now no flash, no ultimate. Smite about to be up again, but I think SOFM's options are a lot more dire. Bin popping the Dominus, though, but it's too late. IG already get the Baron, and, you know, you highlighted SOFM having to blow flash with how strong Nani is.
Well, the culling was started.
So should be able to put some damage down, but you do have a bit of wave clear on the side of Sooning. The thing is, will IG dive? I do think they have potential with how strong Nani is.
Well, the culling was started off. Remember, Stormbringer's there. Nani does bring down the Sky Splitter and on. Misses the engage. He's going to die immediately. Nani gets that Stormbringer. The turret is inactive. While the Solar Flare hits too. I was just highlighting this man, Lyric. And Lucas comes up with the Solar Flare that burns and turns. Invictus Gaming for Inhibitor. Number one, because the top one respawn. They want to try and end.
Yeah, and I think they should be able to. They have a minion. They're bringing the TP in as well. Nani's full HP has flash as well. If he can find a good stun angle, that could even just be Huanfeng going down.
And he takes no damage. Look at Rookie there as well. Here we go, slide and glide, but the Emperor's Divide sends him away. Wink picking up the kill, the flash from Nani, who's stating himself on this Invictus Gaming roster, but there's low HP bars. The Heartbreaker in, doesn't matter. It's only a broken heart for Suning in this series after IG come in strong, get the first win of LPL Summer 2021.
A lot of good signs for IG in the fact that rookies, once again, at least from this series, right? One series, who knows, or vice versa with, distorting in and getting the chain. But there's a lot of, long-range potential damage coming out from Rogue Warriors, right? Equalizer from afar. You have the Mantra Q from...
As we go into game number 1 here, we're going to see if the Phoenix is as strong as ever or if Rogue Warriors have something up their sleeve, especially with this LeBlanc pick. It's a big one for Forge to run into Doomby into game 1. I don't know what's happening with the background, but it's changing a lot. It's kind of making me ill. FPX are that team that a lot of people said should have gone to MSI. They should have been the representative. But in Game 5, they couldn't push it over. I'm going to look on the Rogue Warriors side and just mention that the deep vision there to track Tien is also really nice. Placed down by Ice Coke to make sure he knows where this Udyr is. Got bottom side Scuttle too, so for Tien, maybe might be able to find a way through it anyway. The flash in the bottom lane, tongue lash after tongue lash. Crisp is just a menace, and is that his skin, Lyric? Did we get an epic
coming out in this game?
Especially leaving top isolated after the 20 CS lead that's already brewing. Kaishuan, though, has found Tien. He's roamed up as well. Forge over the wall. The chain will force the flash, and Tien's caught out. Nice from Rogue Warriors as Doomby almost catches Ice Coke there, but the smite comes down. He's healed up. Nuguri flashes, puts him into the wall. Doomby pretty much untouched, and Forge not doing much of anything here on this LeBlanc while he gets rooted down. He has to escape. Flashes himself. And FPX, after losing their jungler, they still fight back, and they burn down Ice Coke. Okay to just, all right, I'll take a 1v2.
And it's surprising as well. Ice Coke gonna come in. I think Nuguri should be fine.
That's a lot of damage, but hang on a minute. He's dead. Well, into Meganup, probably not the right idea, but 8917 gets a great base breaker, but Doomby compensates. They get the stun down, and, even though you do a lot of damage as Rumble, it's a Meganup.
And Kaishuan might be overextended. He does have flash up, so he should be able to get out just fine.
You went in for a deep
he's going to
ward,
pay for it.
How's the range? Close here. One more auto to do it. LWX. He's going to get the movement speed as well. And Kaishuan gives over a soul, gives over a kill. And FPX, just like that, 2,000 golder.
Even with the flash and the heal, the glacial augment coming out, the root as well landed from LWX.
Nice,
Zhong Wuji.
Oh, he's so close, but he's under the turret. He's taken too many shots here, and now Chris just licks him to death.
It was so tragic because that was the kind of play that we were hyped for about Zhong Wuji, right? Is that Zhong Wuji? And I mean, heck, he honestly might not even be necessary. Nuguri could probably just find the solo kill right here.
And there's the ultimate right into the wall. 8917 gets a good face break. It does some damage down, but Nuguri under the turret solo bolo. Oh, man. This is not a good welcome game for 8917.
Nope. He's the gold graph. Crisp is unimaginably far ahead of Kaishuan at this point in time.
Oh, my God.
Like...
Run away. Oh, man.
The Rogue Warriors, they're potentially all gonna die because I don't think he needs to fear any of them.
Doomby's teleporting. Maybe Nuguri dies here, but Ice Coke's already half health. And wow! Against the wall! That was a solo kill on Ice Coke as Zhong Wuji running for his life. But a boulder that looks to be a house actually secures the double. 6-0 and 2, and Nuguri is playing challenger. For RW, a lot of tricks up their sleeves is what we hope after seeing the draft here. But dodging for the equalizer is 8917, sets himself up, but the piercing darkness destroys him in the end, while Nuguri wants another kill. He won't find it. Tien will get donated that one, and after the double, you know that Rogue Warriors are in trouble. 16 minutes in, Lyric, they have a Herald.
Can they do it?
And they're 5 stacking. I think they can.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to push out. They still have one more charge coming out from the Herald. Their wave is about to be here. Some members low, but they still have the Q sustain coming out from Senna, and it's over! It's going to be over, Hysterics. 16 minutes and 50 seconds.
Forge is trying to jump in. Zhong Wuji's waiting for his jungler. The Nexus is exposed. 17 minutes, man. Fly, Phoenix, fly. This is That was an absolute stop.
I'll be honest, I just don't know how I'm supposed to feel after this game, right? Like, are you happy for FPX? Are you sad for Rogue Warriors? Are you confused? Are you somewhere in the middle?
Dude, that was an 80% speed run. You know?
Bonus damage on her autos and bonus attack range, things along these lines. So level 1, very strong coming out from the Gwen, but second, so can even potentially just look to poke there. You have a jungler who is very good at finding these early ganks, and the Udyr brings the CC for your 2 high damage laners.
And we'll see how he goes as a retribution for game number 1. Ice Coke getting invaded on in the meantime, though. This is the level 3 Udyr who's warded over the side. Vision not acquired until now, and Ice Coke either loses red or might lose his flash. Let's see. Doomby comes on in, tries to get him down with the Maw, but doesn't succeed. Ice Coke flashes, however, late after losing the red buff onto Forge. He sticks around, burns his flash as well, and FPX get 2 for the price of none. FPX, right? You've got the CS lead, the plates you mentioned there again. Doomby actually getting engaged on by Forge as Ice Coke is nearby. Bit of healing comes through here from the passive while Ice Coke gets blocked by the minion wave. And it's been a pretty full on.
So Rogue Warriors smartly decide, hey, we're only going to send Kai Xuan up, and we have ultimates pretty much available everywhere for the potential fight.
We do. No steal there, though, as Doomby's trying to go on in. Remember, has the Heartbreaker available. But after losing away the Herald, the potential steal,
FPX, they're completely happy with it. Ice Coke going to try and find a play on the opposite side.
He is, and he's in the middle of Nuguri. One more order to do it, and he overheats to get it done. Very close for Ice Coke, but he gets a kill, and Nuguri thought he's a little bit stronger with the Ignite, but...
Build it before, you would typically see other items come out before Riftmaker would.
That's right. Now it looks real good. I mean, that's saying something. It looks really, really good on champions, especially like Gwen. FPX got the next dragon. You saw it on your screen. 2k gold lead here in the meantime. Doomby is actually going to be fighting Forge here. He has the Heartbreaker, which Forge has stolen away. Still hasn't used that ulti, but going back in with the Maw. While meanwhile, FPX is going to fight here. Jung Wooji comes in with a killer instinct, but LWX blows up Ice Coke, turns his attention to Jung Wooji, and Chris now with the trample, ready to go back in. The headbutt pulverize onto Kai Xuan, while 8917 solo killed Nuguri, and that's revenge for game 1.
Yeah, sad we didn't get to see it again. This isn't a matchup we really know too much about. Gwen and Champion being banned consistently. This is not a pick we've seen in LCS. LWX!
He's flashed for that as well. He's going to find Jung Wooji with one more auto, but the Blast Cone saves his life. And that was just Tristan. Oblivion Orb against the Viego would also be great, as we'll watch this one-on-one because it was just Nuguri versus 8917.
Yeah, goes in for the other charge of the ultimate as well. We see Nuguri's ult finally coming out in this exchange. Conqueror already stacked up for 8917 and just able to take it.
Rocket Jump comes in, though. We're not too done. Kai Xuan got pretty low after we were in that replay, and Doomby did as well, so not sure what happened.
See that they kept Forge in the top lane, so wanting to get some more gold and EXP onto him, but there's the Blade of the Rune King that we were talking about. Another fun fact about Viego, to just people who are really not...
Go back and forth a little bit here until the dragon comes up, but FPX commit Doomby's flash. Kai Xuan's here. Doomby's going to follow up a little bit. Still has the Heartbreaker. He's teleported in. Still has the flash available. Has just ultied out of there as Rogue Warriors are committing onto Chris, who absorbs the damage, but they don't get the kill. Forward goes 8917 again with the Cyclone, but Kai Xuan is down over the wall. Rogue Warriors are very deep here. Needlework number 2 and 3. That layers through. The slow comes in, and over the wall with Ice Coke TN will follow. Down go Rogue Warriors, and boy, was it potential for a fight that FPX just said no to.
And now all members of Rogue Warriors are down.
You have Gwen. There's a lot of gap close, and there's a lot of chain CC that Rogue Warriors will get bursted by. As they're going to do exactly that. It's Kai Xuan first, but that's a 3-man pulverize. Equalizes only onto Christo as TN is running past it. 8917 with the Cyclone. He fakes it out for a little bit, but LWX doesn't buy it. Doomby takes down Forge. And that was over in the blink of an eye. FPX, now it's time to run through mid.
Like you said, Chris coming in clutch, a C out of a team that you expect to be contending for the championship this split.
A clean series, 17 minutes in game number 1, 22 in game number 2. Lyric, I said on Twitter, this series will not go over 45 minutes. And I was right, give about 8 minutes.
Oh, again, just overall dominant performance coming out from FPX. Hit on Rogue Warriors real fast. New players coming in. We saw some potential